Yo, what's happening, everybody? It's me, Millie Money. I'm back. All right, man. I got a good game for y'all. WNBA, Sky versus Wings. One of tonight's featured games. So sit back and enjoy it. Let's check this out, y'all. See who pulls it off. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't, and the like. I appreciate y'all. Yeah. All right, let's tune in, y'all.
This is Blake Suniga alongside Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, and we're excited for some 2K hoops. Now a chance to check out our starting lineups.
And when you look at the last few WNBA Finals matchups, it looks like we're in the super team era, fellas.
Oh, absolutely. Free agency playing a major role in who wins it all. New York and Vegas last year adding major pieces via big-time signings in the offseason.
And top-end talent is ultimately what wins in the playoffs. I think we'll continue to see super teams get formed.
Here's Atkins. Pass to Nurse. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Reese with it. Covered by Segrist. From deep, Ariel Atkins drops in the tray.
With an unwavering work ethic, Atkins has just about mastered the three ball.
Outside, Agunbowale. And she gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Here's Reese. Drops in the layup for 2.
The second she got around the pick and shook her man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very well done.
Now here's Carrington. Out to the wing. Outside, Agunbowale. The three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot.
Here's Atkins. Pass to Nurse. Shoots the 3. And again, it's the Sky from deep.
You can't just let a player like Kia Nurse get comfortable because she shoots it well on catch and shoots.
Now here's Agunbowale. Defended by Nurse. Carrington. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Outside, Reese. Vandersloot. Picked by Reese. Outside, Atkins. Jacks up a 3. Here's Cardoso. Out to Atkins. Launches a 3. They get it back. Reese. Vandersloot outside. Ariel Atkins on the wing. Cardoso. Covered by Smith. The shot by Nurse. No good.
If she can get to the rim, she'll usually turn it into points, but the defense stood tall there.
Outside, Agunbowale. Lets the 3 fly. And the 3 ball is good.
On D, Arike Ogunbowale is about as tough to cover as anyone. When she's hitting threes, it's a nightmare.
And when it comes to San Diego native Dejanay Carrington, a word you hear a lot when her teammates describe her is effort.
You're not going to find too many players who work harder than she does. Whether it's on defense or in the offseason or in practice, she is always trying to improve.
Smith, covered by Cardoso. 1 up, 1 down. She makes her first shot in this game.
Nice move by Nalissa Smith inside, getting herself the high percentage look.
Pass to Reese. Nurse outside. Picked by Reese. Nurse outside. Courtney Vandersloot for 3. Dallas with the rebound. And here's Hines Allen. Wyatt so far offensively searching for first points of the game. Pass to Carrington. No one near her. That one falls, coming off Arike Ogunbowale's nice feed.
Putting those guard skills to work. Carrington with the quick trigger.
Nurse outside. Vandersloot.
Here's Reese.
Atkins.
Covered by Carrington. Pick by Reese.
Now here's Atkins. D right on her. Courtney Vandersloot for three. That's in, and she found her range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Yeah, I knew Vandersloot wouldn't let that three go. She's too competitive not to fire back.
Segrist outside. Pass to Carrington.
Smith. Shoots over Cardoso. Smith, no good. Chicago leading.
Outside Reese.
Nurse right side.
Back to Reese.
Vandersloot. Outside Atkins. Three-pointer.
A rebound by Segrist.
You know, she keeps jacking up those threes without much to show for it. She's going to lose the green light very early in this game if this keeps up.
Now here's Carrington. Segrist outside.
Pass to Hines Allen. The three from Nalissa Smith. Atkins grabs the board. Here's Chicago now.
Reese, covered by Hines Allen.
Now Vandersloot. And stolen by Smith.
Now here's Carrington.
Defended by Atkins.
Pass to Carrington.
And a missed layup. And it's the Sky ball.
It's Kia Nurse on the wing. Reese on the left. Cardoso with it.
Gets it to fall from the right block.
Perfect approach for what the D was giving them.
Dallas trailing here.
Now here's Carrington. Outside, Hines Allen.
And she hits it to tie up the game.
Laser focused. Hines Allen was ready to fire the second she got the ball.
First outside. Pass to Vandersloot.
And here's Reese. Pick by Reese.
Here's Atkins. Here's Cardoso. Score the basket. Her second of 2 attempts.
Terrific job to convert the putback. She stayed with that play from start to finish, and that's something we say about her a lot.
Now here's Carrington. Here's Smith, covered by Cardoso. Smith inside. Cardoso on her.
Smith, no good. To the inside. Here's Reese. And that comes off the assist by Courtney Vandersloot.
She put that lead pass on a platter for her.
Now here's Carrington.
Defended by Atkins. Here's Hines Allen. And that one goes in as she's fouled. It'll be 3 points if she can convert the free throw.
When we talk about players that just flat out win, who comes to mind?
Well, give me Breanna Stewart. 4 titles in college and a couple more in the WNBA. Stewie knows how to do one thing, and that's get rings.
Yeah, Stewie is incredible, and she just wins flat out. But I'm going to go with Chelsea Gray. 3 WNBA titles, including the last 2. She really helped Las Vegas and that core get over the hump.
Chicago with the ball.
Pass to Reese.
Nurse.
Pick by Reese.
And here's Banham. Clock at 6.
Cardoso.
McCowan defending.
And the basket by Cardoso.
She was the first one to react to that miss. I mean, that's just a hustle play on the putback.
Now here's Carrington, defended by Atkins. There's Agumbawale with the three. It's not gonna fall. She's taken 4 shots and made 2. Here's Banham, guarded now by Agumbawale. Here's Reese. Here's Cardoso. Got it for her 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
That's where you like your shots to come from.
Dallas with the ball, trailing by 5. Outside Agumbawale.
Pass to Carrington.
Hines Allen. There's Agumbawale with the 3.
It's Cardoso with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
Now here's Nurse. Ariel Atkins on the wing. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall.
And this Dallas franchise once represented the city of Detroit, and that's where they won 3 championships.
Yeah, joining the league in year 2, 1998, they enjoyed lots of success in the Motor City. But then they moved to Tulsa in 2011, and then to their current home of Dallas in 2016.
Now Banham. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change.
Screen by Cardoso.
From deep, Ariel Atkins. Rebound, Dallas.
She's been struggling big time in this quarter, guys.
She really has tightened up. I'm just not seeing any flow to her game right now.
Now here's Carrington. She has 6. Pass to Smith. Arike Agumbawale on the wing.
Screen by Smith.
Here's the 3.
Offensive rebound.
The shot goes down, and it gets this game back to even.
What an absolute force McCowan is down low. The board, the points, what a talent.
Here's Banham, guarded now by Agumbawale. Pushing it up. Shot's good by Smith.
Good recognition from Agumbawale. She's more than capable of understanding when her teammates are wide open.
Here's Banham, guarded now by Agumbawale. To the paint. Here's Reese. Poked loose.
Carrington with the ball.
Pass to Hines Allen.
Now Smith. Screen by Smith.
Here's Agumbawale. Cardoso with the block. They recover it. Hines Allen, good. Chicago trailing here. Here's Atkins. Over Carrington. Chicago again missing. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Wings out in front, up 4. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And looking at what we've seen from the Wings, what do you guys think?
Scoring has come in 3s for the most part so far.
Yeah, and every time down the floor, it seems like they're hitting a triple.
And here's Harris. Outside Charles. Harris. Vandersloot defending. Now here's Harris. Shot clock at 6.
Pass to Lopez Seneschal.
Harris. And a miss there on the triple. Now Vandersloot.
Allen with it.
Here's Banham. Vandersloot. For 3. That's basket number 2 with her 3rd shot. Off to a fast 2 for 3.
Well, Vandersloot is more than capable of knocking down shots from downtown, and that does a lot for her team's spacing.
Here's Segrist.
Got a piece of it, and she's able to get it back. Pass to Harris.
Screen by McCowan.
Another shot. Harris can't hit.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get her off balance.
Banham, no good. Dallas leading.
Lopez Seneschal, right side.
Pass to Harris.
Screen by McCowan.
And Harris gets it to go.
Soft touch around the rim. You don't want Harris to catch you out of position inside.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Now here's Vandersloot. Defense is right there. Just 5 to shoot. Out of bounds. It'll go to the wings.
Well, there's not much debate in terms of the best passer in WNBA history. It's Courtney Vandersloot without a doubt.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you could say that again. You know, she has the best career average by far in league history. Vandersloot won 6 straight assist titles. Courtney is just a magician out there on the floor.
Now here's Harris. From outside, off the mark. Vandersloot outside. Pass to Banham. Vandersloot. Williams sets the screen.
Onion Wade, covered by Segrist.
Banham's shot is good.
You're just asking for trouble if you let her roam free in three-point range.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Now here's Harris. Vandersloot defending. Pass to Harris.
Now Lopez Seneschal.
From deep. Elizabeth Williams pulls it in.
On the wing, Rebecca Allen, defended by Lopez Seneschal.
Now here's Williams. There's the double team with Charles. Let's go with a 3. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
As a big, sometimes your height is a huge help passing-wise. It allows players like Williams to get a clear view of open players.
Pass to Lopez Seneschal. McCowan.
Inside, Harris. And she uses the glass on the layup.
The center with the assist. You imagine standing at 6'7", McCowan has a clean view of the floor.
Time called here. The Sky decide to talk it over.
And one thing that makes this game so fascinating is all the different styles you can incorporate. You know, what do you think is the best for winning, though, Brian?
Well, you know me. I love to grind it out. Slower pace, that's what wins come playoff time.
Yeah, maybe like in the 90s, Brian. I mean, I prefer teams that pick up the pace, take a lot of threes, and can outrun you.
And so it's Chicago with it. Their defense has allowed only 4 points in the quarter. Back to Atkins. Onyenwere. The shot good on the assist by Ariel Atkins.
What makes Onyenwere so dangerous, inside, outside, in between, he'll score it from all 3 levels.
Outside Agunmawale. Smith up top. Shot clock at 5. Here's Harris. Rebound Chicago.
The shot was there for her. She had to take it. And I don't care if she didn't convert. She should take it again next time.
And it's Atkins missing. Dallas trailing here.
And one thing about this Chicago team, they play hard, they play with effort.
They have such a great mindset. It's a tough one. They don't give up anything easily. And that starts with their young bigs. They set the tone. If you're going to play this Sky team, you are in for a battle.
And this is our first free throw of the game.
2 shots.
And she makes the first.
In a league of tall players, 6'7" Tierra McCowan still stands out.
And it's not just about her height. It's about how she uses it. Entering the 2024 season, McCowan has the best career rebounding percentage in league history.
She's perfect from the line this time. And so it's Chicago with it. Pass to Onyenwere.
And here's Cardoso.
McCowan defending. And here's Onyenwere. Jefferson with it. 6 to shoot. The 3. And Elizabeth Williams is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for her.
First team foul.
Here's Agunbawale. She has 5. Smith. Back to Agunbawale. And stolen by Atkins. Up ahead. Foul called that time on the way up. And that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw. And it's going to be on Melissa Smith. And first trip to the free throw line for her in this one.
2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And how about Chicago in that 24 draft, taking Angel Reese 7th overall?
We're talking about a player who averaged a double-double her last 3 years in college. But maybe most importantly for the Sky, Reese brings attitude, leadership, and gives them an identity.
So she hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
And in 2023, Melissa Smith led the WNBA in defensive rebound percentage.
You know, defensive rebounding, it's not a skill we talk a lot about, but it's so important. You end a defensive possession with the board. And Smith, she's as good as anyone at boxing out, securing the glass.
Chicago trailing here. Outside Atkins. Back to Jefferson. Pass to Onyenwere. Williams. Clock at 4. Over Smith. Here's Onyenwere. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there. Here's Dallas now. Outside Agunmawale. Smith. She's guarded by Williams. And count the basket. She was fouled, and she's going to the line for one more. She'll be shooting her first free throw of the game. The Sky making a switch here.
Shooting one.
Well, it's still early in her career. Lots of room for Delissa Smith to grow, and that's scary.
And here's Jefferson. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Outside Atkins. 5 to shoot. Pass to Jefferson. Shoots over Agunbowale. And there are the Sky with another bucket.
Nice to see Jefferson look for her shot, especially off the catch.
Now here's Carrington. 6 points for her.
McCowan with the ball.
Outside Agunbowale. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
And you look at Arike Agunbowale's scoring numbers, they're historically good.
She came into the 2024 season averaging 20.5 points per game. That's the 3rd best average ever, and only Brianna Stewart has a better career average amongst active players. I mean, Arike's offensive arsenal is unreal.
The first one falls.
No doubt about it, Arike Agunbowale is one of the best scorers in the league.
Well, you know, one of the big reasons is she plays a lot. She's in excellent shape. She led the WNBA in minutes played in 2023. That helps. And the other thing I think that she does at an elite level, she gets the line so much. Arike is always applying pressure to the defense.
And good on both.
Well, what you love about Agunbowale is not only can she get to the basket at will, but she also has the deep range to rain from downtown.
From deep, Ariel Atkins buries the long-range jumper. So it's Dallas now. They trail by 1. Pass to Agunbowale. Beyond the arc. It's good from long range.
Strong answer from Ogunbowale, a title winner in college. She is a flat-out competitor.
Here's Reese. Cardoso, covered by Smith. Now it's Reese. But they recover it. Vandersloot right side. Back to Atkins. From downtown.
They grab their own miss.
Reese, no good. Here's the Wings with the ball. Pass to Smith. Outside Agunbowale. And again, it's the Wings from deep.
I love it. Keep shooting. As the threes keep dropping for her, she'll keep shooting, keep shooting.
As she should. Look, when you're having the kind of day she's having from long range, why not just keep firing?
Now here's Vandersloot. She has 6. Here's Reese. Vandersloot. That's in there. Angel Reese with the assist.
If Vandersloot gets a look she likes, she lets it rip. I love her quick decision making.
Outside Agunbowale. And oh, that was close. She draws the foul and will shoot 2.
4th team foul.
That's on Kia Nurse.
Puts her head down and attacks the basket. Agunbowale is fearless on drives.
And this is her 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game here. And the first one drops. Both good at the line. Chicago with the ball. Now Nurse. Pass to Vandersloot. Reese. Atkins, covered by Carrington. Picked by Reese. 4 on the shot clock. And here's Cardoso, covered by Smith. Courtney Vandersloot for 3. Enrique Agumbawale pulls it in. Dallas leading. Pass to Carrington. Fires for 3. The rebound by the Sky. Nurse with it. And here is Vandersloot. Now Atkins. Cardoso, covered by Smith. Back to Atkins. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Camila Cardoso.
Well done to finish that one off.
Here's Harrington. She has 6. Pass to Agumbawale. There's the triple. She scores her 6th bucket from the floor with that one, and she shot the ball 11 times.
A volume scorer through and through. Agumbawale can generate her own momentum pretty quickly.
Now here's Vandersloot. She's got 9. Screen by Cardoso. Vandersloot's shot is off. Dallas with the ball. Right side, Hines Allen. Pass to Smith. Now Carrington. Defended by Atkins. Yep, that one goes.
Well, the inside defense tries to put the clamps on Carrington, but she makes a clever move and gets through.
And here is Vandersloot. Now here's Cardoso, covered by Smith. Reese with it. She's against Segrist. Reese gets the bucket.
The only tough part of that basket was establishing position inside. The rest was easy.
Here's Dallas now. It's a 5-point game. Now here's Agumbawale. She's got 21. Screen by Hines Allen. Off target from 3-point range. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. It's the Wings up by 5. And we will see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball in just a bit. Start of the third quarter here after a closely contested first half. And really an incredible game from Agumbawale.
And I wonder how long she could continue to shoot the 3 ball as well as she has up to this point. She's been quite simply lights out.
Yeah, exactly. And this is something we both know, that sometimes you have those nights where the bucket looks as wide as the Grand Canyon, and it really might be one of those nights for her.
Here's Dallas now, leading by 5.
Now Carrington.
To the middle. Back to Gumbawale. And it's Nurse with the rebound. Vandersloot outside. Nurse. Off the mark there with the three. Carrington with the ball. Six on the shot clock. The tray. Nailed from three-point land.
Yeah, you might not think of her as a true ace from three-point range, but the shot was there for her.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Vandersloot outside.
Pass to Reese. Baked in off the glass.
That's what I call pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open teammate was.
Up top of Gumbawale. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
With confidence and a smooth jumper, Ogumbawale has no problem converting from the perimeter.
Now here's Atkins. She's got 8.
Reese, covered by Segrist.
The fader.
Reese, no good.
Let's see if they can extend their lead to double digits.
And no reason to think they can't the way they're going.
Pass to Smith. That one falls, coming off Arike Ogumbawale's nice feed.
What a smart use of the mid-range by Smith, giving defenders another thing to worry about.
Now here's Nurse. Guarded now by Ogumbawale.
And at 6'7", the strength and size of Camila Cardoso, so tough to handle.
Well, she puts that frame to work, doesn't she? She's a force inside and a very exciting young player.
2 shots.
She misses the free throw. And she sinks the second. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half.
Pass to Carrington.
Outside Ogumbawale. Hines Allen. Back to Ogumbawale.
Smith, covered by Cardoso.
Smith, no good. Chicago trailing here. Here's Kia Nurse from the arc.
That one falls. A great assist by Angel Reese.
When Nurse is dialed in, she can easily hit from beyond the arc. She finds her spot and sinks it.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now.
Left side, Segrist.
Outside, Hines Allen. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Ogumbawale.
Offensive rebound. Segrist misses.
Chicago with the ball. Outside Atkins. Nurse. Back to Atkins. Launches it. Here's Cardoso. It's in, and she's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
The defenders didn't really even get a sniff of her on that move to the iron.
Pass to Ogumbawale.
Now here's Carrington.
This one for 3.
It's hauled in by Reese.
Wide open misses like that can be confidence shakers.
Outside Atkins.
Now Cardoso.
Nurse. Guarded now by Ogumbawale. Back to Nurse. The layup off target. Dallas leading.
Pass to Carrington.
Smith outside. Up top of Gunbowale. The wings with another miss.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
Now here's Cardoso.
11 points in the game. Here's Reese. That's good, and so Courtney Vandersloot gets the assist.
A sensational run has them on the verge of tying it up or maybe even taking the lead.
It's been an unreal turnaround, and I'm going to credit their defense right along with their offense for giving them the spark they needed.
It has been, on both sides of the court, what they've needed.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
What a score. Ogunbowale is a primetime threat to shoot off the catch.
Timeout called the Sky. Arike Ogunbowale with a strong contribution so far in this one.
She continues to burn them with her scoring. The coaching staff is going to have to come up with a different defensive approach.
Here's Vandersloot. 9 points in the game. Atkins covered by Carrington.
Outside Reese.
No good from outside. Here's Dallas now.
Pass to Segrist.
Now Gunbowale. From the arc. Chicago with the rebound. Vandersloot with it.
Covered by Carrington. Carrington grabs the board.
Outside Gunbowale.
Here's Harrington.
Vandersloot defending. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her. It's going to go on Courtney Vandersloot.
Well, the defense is right there, but Carrington does not hold back. And that commitment is what gets her the foul.
2 shots.
And that one misses.
Yeah, and one of the buzzwords that you hear about Carrington is aggression. She brings a very aggressive mindset to every time she steps on the floor.
Good on the second free throw. Here's Vandersloot. 9 points in the game. To the wing on the left.
Pass to Reese.
Great D that time from Nalissa Smith. And here's Harris. Carrington with the ball. Puts up a three. It's good, and with that basket, she is now 5 for 9.
A solid distributor. Harris understands her teammates depend on her to get them involved.
Now here's Vandersloot. Here's Reese. That's good, and so Courtney Vandersloot gets the assist.
Well, it's a good thing she showed up today, because without her, they'd be in deeper trouble.
Now here's Harris. Vandersloot defending. Now Carrington. 15 points in the game. Clock at 6. Here's Segrist. Here's McCowan. And there's 2 points. Work on the glass, paying off that time.
Obviously, McCowan's 6'7" size helps her down low, but she also has a little host of ways to beat you in some nice touch.
Now a timeout called by Chicago. So both teams making some changes here. The Sky Trail. Here's Banham. 6 points for her. Pass to Allen. Right side, Williams. And the foul on Harris. That is her first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And here's Banham. Over to the wing. Down low. Here's Williams. Ooh, no luck on that one. Left side, Charles. Carrington up top. Fires the three. And again, it's the wings from deep.
And they are just killing them with the three-point shot here in the second half.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. They're fully stretched out there trying to stop the three and still haven't been able to do it.
I don't know defensively what they can do different at this point.
Smith. She hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And that's some gritty work on the offensive glass. Coach has got to be happy.
To the wing, right side. Now here's Onyenwede, guarded by Charles. Outside, Williams. Allen. Past Onyenwede. 5 on the clock. Inside. Shot to stop the run. And she lays it up and in.
Good ball movement. She put that pass in the ideal spot, and I can guarantee you her teammate appreciated it.
So much excitement around this rookie class, including 6'3" Angel Reese. Good luck keeping her off the boards.
Lots of people excited about Angel Reese. We don't normally see rookies come into the league with an elite skill. So Reese already might be the best rebounder in the entire league. She set a college record with 34 double-doubles in a single season, winning a national title that year as well back in 2023.
That one goes. Count it.
You know, that is right where they wanted to get that ball.
So it's Dallas now. They've led by as many as 14 points. And that'll be Dallas's ball as it goes out of bounds. Wings able to keep the ball here. And the Wings making a change here. Pass to Lopez Seneschal. Screen by Harris. 5 to shoot. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots next.
Second team foul.
Well, the transition to the W for Lopez Seneschal proving to be pretty easy. Not afraid of going right to the rim.
That free throw, no good. She hits the second from the line. Now Banham. She's got 8. Pass to Reese. Now Allen.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Left side Williams. 6 to shoot. To the left side wing. Rachel Banham, and that's good.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Now here's Charles. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. The Wings with another miss. Chicago with the ball. Trailing here by 8. To the left wing. Pass to Onyenwere. Up top, Reese. From outside the arc. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
And things, they're really tightening up now, guys. Their offense has been really unstoppable of late.
Yeah, and I don't know why it took them as long as it did to finally get things going, but you know what they say, Tim, it's better late than never.
And I'm happy because finally we got a good game.
Now here's Harris. Charity stripe shot. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Well, it's obvious that Harris doesn't lack confidence, guys, especially when it comes to shooting the ball.
Pass to Allen. Here's Banham. Now here's Williams. Here's Allen, covered by Carrington. And here's Banham. The 3 hits it from 3-point range.
Well, you want to get back into a ball game, knock down threes. Another 3 from her, getting them that much closer.
Well, she knows all about that. I mean, most of her points have come on the 3-point shot today.
Now here's Carrington. She's got 18. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Harris. For 3. Gets it to go from downtown.
How about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Yeah, terrific little back and forth right there, Tim.
It's been a lot of fun to watch.
And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Wings up by 7. And we're coming back right after this break to get the fourth quarter started. Welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. Jefferson with it. Williams, McCowan defending. Right side, Williams. Banham. It's hauled in by Smith. Dallas leading. Now here's Harris. Screen by Smith. Outside Charles. Harris. She's covered by Jefferson. Just 5 to shoot from 15 feet away. And there are the Wings with another bucket. Here's Banham. Jefferson outside. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. It's going to go on Tierra McCowan.
So slippery with the ball. Jefferson figures out ways to bait defenders.
And after a fantastic rookie season, Mariah Jefferson has bounced from team to team.
She finished second in the Rookie of the Year voting back in 2016, but since then, she's played for about half the league.
And the first one falls for her.
A smaller guard, Mariah Jefferson is 5'6", quick, someone you trust to run your offense.
That one is no good. And it's the Wings ball. They've led by as many as 14 points. Lopez Seneschal outside. And foul called as she misses, and she's going to shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Elizabeth Williams.
You almost feel bad for the defender. I mean, slowing down McCowan in the paint is impossible once she gets the ball. Have to foul there.
That free throw, no good. And no good on the second free throw. She goes 0 of 2. Jefferson outside. Williams sets the screen. Jefferson, no good. So it's Dallas now. They've only given up 1 point in the 4th quarter. Pass to Lopez Seneschal. Now here's Charles. Guarded closely. And Harris gets it to go.
Well, that pick, it worked like a charm. A nice job taking it right to the tin for the layup.
Now here's Jefferson, covered by Harris. The 3 is up. Rachel Banham, and that's good.
She might not be the top sharpshooter in this league, but that's not a shot that D can afford to give to her.
It's Lou Lopez Seneschal on the wing. Pass to Smith. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot 2.
I like watching Smith earn these calls, forcing the D into compromising situations.
Smith, 2 shots.
And she knocks down the first one.
A walking double-double. 6'4" Nalissa Smith is an impact player, has a major effect on games.
And she makes the first, but misses the second. Sky trail. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it. Williams, nice pass, led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
What movement from Williams. She's dangerous in the pick and roll, going to the hoop.
Lopez Seneschal outside. McCowan with the bucket.
Outstanding entry pass. She knew exactly where to go with that ball.
On offense, here the Sky. Outside Williams. Pass to Banham. And 2 free throws coming up as she misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there.
At the line for the Sky, Rachel Banham. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And so she hits both. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Pass to Smith. Over Onion Wade. And Dallas again with the bucket. And here's Jefferson. Here's Allen. Onion Wade with it. Deflected. Outside Charles. To the paint. Smith, no good. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now for this fourth quarter. Here's Jefferson. No good on the 3. Dallas in the lead. Lopez Seneschal outside. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, you know, she's just going to keep burying those. If that's how the D is going to play her, they've got to be better, got to be closer in.
Back to Jefferson. High post, Elizabeth Williams. McCowan's there. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Here's Banham. Good for another basket. She's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Found the soft spot in the D right there.
Outside Charles. Pass to Smith. Lopez Seneschal. Now Charles from past the arc. Lopez Seneschal outside. Harris. And there's the call on Tierra McCowan. That'll be her second foul of the game.
Team foul.
And the Sky making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
Now Jefferson. Up top, Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Jefferson. Agumbawale with the steal. Here's the break. Lays it up and banks it in.
Love to see Agumbawale finish on the fast break. Effort is never in question with her.
Outside Atkins. Pass to Allen. Back to Atkins. Lets it go from deep. And once again off the mark by Chicago. Arike Agumbawale on the wing. Defended by Atkins. McCowan inside. And so she draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
It goes on Michaela Onyenwede.
Working her way to the line. Credit to McCowan for drawing contact.
Tiara McCowan. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And so she makes both from the line. Vandersloot with it.
Pass to Reese.
Out to Vandersloot. To the middle. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Atkins. And that comes off the assist by Courtney Vandersloot.
Muscling her way through. Don't you dare count Ariel Atkins out.
Now here's Carrington. Defended by Nurse. Pass to Hines Allen. Outside Agunmawale. Outside Hines Allen. Here's Smith. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it.
What a confident player Smith is, wasting no time with the rising fire.
Chicago with the ball. It's a 16-point game.
Now it's Reese.
Nurse outside. Pass to Vandersloot. The 3 ball sinks the triple.
Good vision from Kia Nurse. So she's able to spot a wide open shooter and then set them up accordingly.
Now here's Carrington. Outside Agunmawale. The second chance effort rejected by Ariel Atkins. McCowan with the bucket. Here's Vandersloot. Pass to Atkins. Vandersloot inside. Out to Atkins. 3-pointer. The rebound by the Wings.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The team got lucky.
Here's Smith. Nails the baby hook.
Very clever passing. She put that ball on a silver platter for her.
Here's Chicago now.
Trailing by 17. Pass to Cardoso.
And here is Nurse.
That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Camila Cardoso.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Dallas calls timeout.
Yeah, coach wants to get everybody on the same page out there and maybe change up some things as well.
Yeah, that's probably a good timeout. You might as well talk things through.
And kind of change that game plan as well.
Pass to Carrington. Segrist. Arike Agumbawale on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Takes the 3. It's Cardoso with the rebound.
Switching baskets must have really thrown her off because she can't get anything to fall this half.
Outside Atkins. Down low. Reese. The shot good on the assist by Ariel Atkins.
Great ball movement from Ariel Atkins, showing a willingness to get her teammates involved.
And here's Carrington. And if they want, they can milk the clock a little bit here.
Great point, Blake. That'd be the best option. I'd agree. You should coach.
Pass to Smith. Shoots over Cardoso. The Wings with another miss.
You can tell how much the defense respects her because they were all over her on that look. Oh!
And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot 2.
Well, not your average guard. Nurse is a strong 6 feet, and that makes her dangerous inside.
2 shots.
And the first one falls for her.
Someone who fits nicely into the rotation. Nurse has a pretty good all-around game.
And she makes both free throws. And it's the Wings ball. 17 points was their biggest margin. Now here's Agumbawale, defended by Nurse. Lets it go from the wing. Chicago with the rebound.
She might have wore herself out with the performance in the last quarter. She hasn't had nearly the same kind of success in this one.
To the inside. Here's Cardoso. And the lead is down inside single digits.
She can time her passes so perfectly. What an assist.
Dallas in the lead. Now Carrington. Pass to Agumbawale. Carrington with the ball. Shot to stop the drought. And it's Angel Reese with the rebound. First outside. Fires from deep. A shot off that time. Dallas with the ball. Carrington with the ball. Outside Agumbawale. And the foul called on Camila Cardoso. That's foul number 2 for her. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to the aggressive swat.
Reads the play well and gets herself in the air at the perfect moment. Terrific denial.
Carrington, defended by Atkins. Pass to Carrington. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Agumbawale gets a 3-pointer to fall.
Time to turn out the lights on this game.
Oh, I think the lights are out. Give them a ton of credit for the job they did here today.
Just so businesslike, so calm, such a dominant performance.
Screen by Cardoso. And here's Ariel Atkins outside. Good on the 3-point shot. Here's Dallas now. They're leading by 8. Now here's Carrington, defended by Atkins. And so it's Dallas with the W. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
It makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in a good flow, it felt like they never had any doubts that they come out on top.
So that's going to do it for this one, folks.